Yes, sure.
Okay. Very warm good evening to all of you, and welcome back to this second session of the seventh day of Itihasa Saptaha. This is our 19th lecture of the entire webinar, and our resource person for this lecture is Dr. Meenakshi Dubey-Pathak. She's an independent researcher from Bhopal, India, and also an international expert for rock art with the ICOMOS in UNESCO. She's a member of the advisory board of the Bradshaw Foundation, England, and a member of Rock Art Network Getty Foundation, USA. It is wonderful to have such an interesting topic on the panel of this webinar, and to have such an experienced speaker on this subject. I welcome you, ma'am, on behalf of myself and my entire team. And I also welcome all the other listeners, all our participants to this 19th lecture. I now request Ms. Nidhi Katti to kindly introduce our today's second speaker.
Thank you, Manali. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Dr. Meenakshi Dubey-Pathak, ma'am, is from Bhopal, India. She has devoted more than 30 years of her life to the discovery, study, publications, exhibitions, workshops, and protection of Indian rock art. During her many years of fieldwork, she discovered dozens of so far unknown painted sites, mostly in the state of Madhya Pradesh and particularly in the Pachamari area, about which she did her PhD under the National Fellowship of UGC NET. Madhya Pradesh is the richest state for the rock art sites in India, but she has also worked in other different states such as Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, and Ladakh too. She is an international expert member for rock art with ICOMS and UNESCO, and she is a member of the Bradeshwa Foundation Advisory Board England and Rock Art Network Getty Foundation USA. She was awarded the high honor of Cavalier des Arts Eat Letters Knight in the National Order of Arts and Letters by the French Minister of Culture and Communication in 2014. She was awarded Senior Research Fellowship during the tenure 2015 to 2017, Archaeology and Culture Department, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. Ma'am is Wakankar Senior Research Fellow awarded Wakankar Senior Research Fellowship in the tenure 2018 to 2020. Wakankar Research Institute State Archaeology and Museums Bhopal, MP. She was awarded research project during the tenure 2017 to 18 Indian National Trust for Art and Culture, New Delhi. She was awarded a Patrimony Board Heritage Fellow for 2019 by the Ministry of Culture, France. She has protected 10 rock art sites in Satpura National Park, Panchmari, with the collaboration of the Forest Department, Government of Madhya Pradesh, Trishul Petroglyphs Park in Ladakh, established a petroglyph park with the help of the Indian Army at Karu near Leh in the year 2002. The park has been named Trishul Petroglyphs Park. She has visited more than 40 painted caves in Europe and many rock art sites in different countries. It's a privilege to have ma'am with us. She is currently involved with the research projects on Central Indian rock art and ethnic culture. Her scientific concerns are now mostly related to prehistoric rock art, in particular to its preservation and recording the study of its archaeological context. So thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting our invitation. And I must say that in India, there are very less female archaeologists, and you being one of those very little, being part of that little ratio, is really inspiration to us. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Meenakshi Dubey-Pathak, ma'am, to start her lecture. Over to you, ma'am.
Is Madam here? Yeah, she's here. She's
Okay.
uh, she's connecting to the audio. And yes, as you said, there are very few female archaeologists in India and even in the world. Of course, the ratio is better elsewhere, but still, the number of female archaeologists, or for that matter, any professionals among females, is always less.
That's hard.
Yeah, but
That's really
it
sad.
is changing, and that is a good thing.
Yeah, true. And I have heard this, one quote by archaeology students that girls are not, they should not take archaeology
No, no.
because there's, yeah,
They say that women are better archaeologists because they love digging up the past.
that is not
That is a very sexist joke, in fact. Um,
literally.
and Yeah, but still the number of female archaeologists remains less. So maybe that's the answer for them.
No, one more comment actually I heard that it's not good for girls to be archaeologists because they will be having household responsibilities and the skin color that will, the
Okay.
it will vanish, it will tan up. It's such a bad comment, such a sexist comment.
Yes. Uh, of course, such comments are very common, dear. We should not pay
Yeah.
attention. Could you please call up, ma'am, once there's some issue for her connecting to the audio? I see.
Okay, wait, I'll do that.
Ask her to once exit and then join back.
Has she shared the PPT with you?
No.
Okay, great.
She. Wait, Nidhi, I'm getting her call.
I'm
Hello? Huh? Okay. Uh, Ma'am, we can do one thing. If it's a problem right now, we can try again at 7:30 in the evening, if that's okay, because we just found out that our valedictory speaker won't be joining us today because he's had an emergency. So we are shifting the valedictory 2 days later. That is on Sunday. So we will have that time open. You take the time, ma'am. You can reboot the app and everything by the time, and we can have the presentation in the evening if that's okay. Yeah, ma'am. Actually, we have a paper, another session at 5:15, and then we have paper presentation session from 6:15 to 7:15. So yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Sure, no problem. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Sure, sure, ma'am. Thank you. Yeah. Bye, ma'am. Nidhi, There's an issue with ma'am's internet, and I think something with the app itself. And since
Okay.
we are already nearing the next session, I suggested that we shift her address to the evening,
Okay.
because, as I already mentioned, the valedictory speaker has had an emergency, and the new valedictory speaker will need 1 or 2 days of time for preparation. So we will have to postpone the valedictory session for Sunday, and therefore I have requested ma'am that if she can join us at 7:30, that will be wonderful.
Yeah, that will be great so that we can save the
So
time.
so let's have a 20 minutes break we have for the next session. We will join back at 5:15 for the session by Professor Shailaja
Oh,
Hiremat, and that session will be on a very interesting
okay.
topic. Of course, it is in Kannada. Uh, Paataradavaru Kichillada Begeyalli. It is about the women who performed and then later were forced into prostitution. So let's join for that wonderful lecture.
Sure. Yes.